So what we're working on today is we're gonna make a little beat here for to record some audio with. And what I'm doing now is I'm just putting in some synth lines and stuff in this. So I've got right here already, I've got this, Okay, I've got that going already, and I'm gonna add some keyboard lines into it, and we've got this keyboard sound, which I kind of like. I'm gonna turn the release down a little bit. And what I'm going to do though is I'm going to run that into some plugins over here on the right hand side. And the ones I really want to use are the sound toy ones. I need to find my key. Remind me during the break to find my key, because it's here somewhere. I just don't know. I put it in a drawer. I'm not sure where I put it, which drawer I put it in. Maybe I put it on my computer there. Anyway, so I'm going to find that a little bit later on, but in the meantime, let's go ahead and use, what can we use for this? Let's use Audio Damage, Rough Rider, Dimension Expander. Ooh, that sounds fancy. There also is a plugin that I've been meaning to kind of buy that I wanted to get. Maybe I'll buy that as well. We can mess around with that. Probably not though. Let's just use Guitar Rig again. That one's a pretty good combination of different plugins all at the same time. I'm just going through my list here and seeing if anything kind of jumps out at me right now, because the one I want to use, I can't use it. The one I want to use is this one here from Sound Toys, and I can't use it because I don't have my iLok plugged in right now. I want to use the effect rack from Sound Toys. I love my Sound Toys effects, but what I'm going to do here is, for right now, we're just going to use Guitar Rig, and we're going to run this through. We're going to use Guitar Rig as a send effect. We're just going to throw it on over here, and cool. I'm going to send it over to it using number C down here, letter C, and just turn that all the way up. So now it's going to go into my Guitar Rig over here on the right hand side. And what we'll do is we'll grab some effects over here. We'll grab colored effects, and we'll go Toxic Atmosphere. All right. And you can hear it automatically. It just makes it sound a little bit cooler. Alright, there we go. That's kind of a cool sound. So we'll go ahead and play this, and it's in the key of A sharp, which is B flat. There we go. Going to raise up all the velocities in there. And I can always go and make that a little bit more interesting later. Cool. Copy and paste those names in there. Let's get a guitar line in there as well. So for the guitar part, since we were talking about guitars earlier, right? I'm going to go grab Contact and drag that in here. There we go. And we're going to grab a guitar part up here. Let's see here. Is there one called Acoustic Guitar? I forget. Action Strikes, Vintage Drummer, Kinetic Toys, Kinetic Treats. Where's my guitars? There we go. Strummed Acoustic or Electric Sunburst, Strummed Acoustic 2. Let's use Electric Sunburst. This one's pretty cool, actually. Drag it in here. And this one here, let it load up a second. All right. Cool. That's not bad, right? Cool. Let's hear what some of these other little parts sound like. All right, so we're just gonna keep that like that for now, and let's see what we got over here. Let's just lay this out real quick, and we got this. Okay, so this part here is my, let's call this one section, well, here, let's call this one drum loop 1, and this is my break, and this one here is my drum loop 2. I'm not really naming it anything fancy right now, am I? And what we'll do is we'll make this here. We'll duplicate this one, Command D to duplicate, and we'll get rid of this stuff here. Let's see what it sounds like without that bass. Let's get that going. We got the intro here, boom. And let's go ahead and filter that down a little bit. I'm gonna use the auto filter to filter this down. Cool, so we got this. Let's do this real quick here. Let's see, are you gonna? No, it's not set up for that right now. Why are you not set up? Hold on one second, let me just see. Arturia MK2 lab. Yeah, it should be good. Oh, this is probably in the wrong. Oh yeah, we probably gotta do this. Put that in there. There we go, okay. All right, cool. So I can use my controller here. Oh, and I said, you know what, during the break I'll get the camera up here as well so you can see what I'm doing with my hands. So what I'm doing here is I'm using my controller to get this frequency going here so I can all right, so I can do that. All right, cool. So we got that there. We'll put this here. And so we got all that there. And we got this part here. Boom. Let's hear what this sounds like. Move that down there. Awesome, that sounds pretty good. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to lay this out, and I'm going to lay it out by go ahead and just kind of playing it in to the other part there. So what I'm going to do is, by playing it in, I mean playing it into my arrangement view. So I just laid it out here in my session view like we talked about yesterday. And I'm going to go ahead and play it out into my arrangement view. So I'm going to hit the record button up here, and I'm just going to hit play on this intro one right here. And I'm not going to actually mess around with the filter and stuff like that. I'm just going to go ahead and let it play without that. Actually, well, I will mess around with it, but I'm not going to record it in yet. Or should I record it in? Yeah, let's go ahead and record. Why not? Let's just go ahead and record that in. So I'm going to hit play over here. I'm gonna let it roll through one more time. Played this one here. And then we're going to this little break right here. All right, now I'll play this one here. We'll just come back to this intro or this like little part right here. I'll stop that one there, so we don't need that guitar part there. Cool. All right, so I stopped it, and now we've got this here. I've got everything laid out over here on this side, over here in the arrangement view. So you can see we've got that back and forth. If I hit either this orange key here, see how everything's kind of grayed out? What I can do to make it so it's not grayed out is hit the orange key right here. Now, what does that mean when it's grayed out? Well, what that means is that right now it's playing stuff from this window over here. Anytime the session view is kind of in charge of your song, then the arrangement view is going to gray out. That means that it's not playing whatever's on the track right here. And if I wanted to play what's on the track right here, I can do two things. I can go in here and click on one of these play buttons here, or I can click on the whole orange thing up here. If I click play on one of these tracks over here on the session view, it's going to gray it out on the arrangement view. Okay. The other shortcut for that is hit F10 on your keyboard, and that will bring it back to your arrangement view. So now I've got everything in my arrangement view, and you notice that it's all in here. I've got some extra bits here that I'm just going to go ahead and delete. I don't know why Ableton Live does that, but it does. And the other thing I'm going to do here is just rename this to SAE Guitar. And I'm going to take that name from there and put that in here, put that in here, put that in there. I've got some shortcuts set up for that on my computer. And I'm also going to do the same thing over here. I should have done this before. I just forgot. Boom, okay. And I'm going to change the color of this. I'm going to make my guitar kind of a brownish color because guitars are brownish colors. Oops, and let's do that. There we go. And I've got some shortcuts. Like I said, I've got some shortcuts set up. I actually use a program called Keyboard Maestro right over here. Keyboard Maestro, and what this does is allows me to set up all sorts of presets and things for different programs. I can set up different presets and different key commands for different programs and stuff, which is pretty cool. Anyway, we've got that going on, and just do that. There we go. Cool. And what I'm going to do with this acoustic guitar part is, if I open this up and we look at the instrument in here, we can see over here it has these different letters down here for different like notes down here on the. You can see them in here, and the red ones down here for playing different keys on the keyboard, for actually playing different patterns. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have it do this pattern C here for this part here, but then in here, this part here will be pattern C. So what I'll do is I'll go in here and I'll go down to these notes. Where is it? Not there. There we go. Okay, so that is going to be, where are we in that one there? So I'm just going to put this one in here so it plays that note. And what that note being played means is that it's going to play that pattern. And with this one here, what is it, D1, right? Okay, so with this one here, I'll go over and I'll make it play D sharp 1 on this one. Boom. So it'll play a slightly different pattern. This is a really cool way of using Kontakt here, it's got more activity in it. Cool. And with this one here, we could actually, here, let me just take that and do that with it. With this one over here on the right, what we could do is, let's make that one legato as well. We can actually put some chords in here. Let's see how some chords sound up in here. Let's put a... Yeah, let's try that. Okay, let's see what that. And right here at the end, what I wanted to do is I wanted to go up a little bit. And I'm just going to drag these up like this, make them shorter. Make it a C and an F. Let's see what that sounds like. Cool. Nice. All right, that sounds pretty good there. Okay, so hey, Jean, what is up? Just in time for Trap Tuesday, except it's Wednesday. We're doing Trap Tuesday on Wednesday. That's what I should start doing in my classes. I should have every Tuesdays be Trap Tuesday. We only talk about trap things. All right, so if we go back here, over here. Cool. Make this sound a little bit more interesting. Cool. All right. So we got this little thing here, and we're missing a whole bunch of other sounds and stuff like that from this little song here, but it gets us enough so we can actually record a little vocal part in here. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to make a new audio track, and this is, now we're getting into some of the stuff for actually today's lesson. Everything up to this point has been kind of just setting stuff up. So let's go over here to our live recording part, and there are two places that you can record audio into Ableton Live. That is the arrangement view and the session view. You can record audio into both views, but how you do it in either view is a little bit different. So if we're recording audio from an external source, what we have to do is we have to set up our channel. So our input is right here. And we just have to set that up. We have to go to external in, and we're going to go to our microphone in. It says sub 37. Let me just go ahead and change that so y'all aren't confused here. And I just named it here. I'm just going to name this one mic in, and this one here will be, here we'll call this one mic 1. And this one here will be mic 2, because that stuff doesn't apply right now. Mic, that other stuff is there, mic 2, boom. Okay, so there we go. So notice it says mic 1 right there, and we can check 1, 2. I'm using an arrow interface right now, and it's got my preamp on it turned up. Check 1, 2. I just click on the Preamp button, check 1, 2. I can turn it up. Hey, 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 hey. And you can see we're getting signal right here. If I go ahead and turn on the record button, hey, 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 you can see we're getting signal right here. Now we're not hearing anything. And the reason why we're not hearing anything is because our input monitoring right here is set to off. And when it's set to off, that means you're not going to hear anything. If I wanted to hear it, I can just go over here and go to audio. Hey, 1, 2, check 1, 2, and now I can hear my voice. If I have it set to in, it's always going to be running through. If I have it set to auto, it's only going to run through when I have my record button turned on. And if I have it set to off, it's never going to come through. You're never going to hear that audio come through. So that's our 3 different settings right there. In, auto, and off. By default, it sets to off all the time. I recommend having it set to off. That way you're not going to have to ever worry about any kind of feedback issues or anything like that. The only problem is that we're not recording, we're not monitoring it, the recording. Which, if you're just doing like a vocal for yourself and you've got it set up and it works most of the time, that's probably fine. I'm just going to go ahead and give this a name, vocal main. Boom. Right, now one thing about Ableton Live is it does not have any kind of playlists, so we're not going to worry about that for right now, but I'm going to show you a way a little bit later to kind of fake that whole playlist thing. But I'm just going to take a recording, and that's it. So if I just want to start recording, I just make sure it's record armed, and I just hit my record button here, and I just hit go. And again, we're not going to hear my voice as I'm recording, we're just going to hear it through this regular microphone that I'm just using for Twitch. All right, so usually I have a cat, but today I got a dog, yo. I said today I got a dog, yo. I said today I got a dog. His name is Captain. He's a cool little man. He sleeps all day because he runs around at night. I don't know, right? Okay, so we'll think of some lyrics that are better than that. I just want to give you a little test of what this is going to be like. So here we go. We got this. If we play it back. Usually I have a cat, but today I got a dog, yo. I said today I got a dog, yo. Right? And you can hear automatically it's just playing for us. It's that easy. So you don't have to worry about this is on or off, the record button here. Unlike Pro Tools where you have to kind of make sure things are on or off or whatever, on this one, on Ableton Live, you don't have to worry about if your record button is on or off. It just lets me drop in the recording. So for example, if I'm playing, usually I have a cat. The shortcut for record is F9, so I'm just going to use that. I said today I got a dog, yo. I said today I got a dog. His name is Captain. Right? And now I can just punch in as it goes. Cat. But today I got a dog, yo. I said today I got a dog, yo. I said today I got a dog. His name is Captain. He's a cool little man. He sleeps all day. All right. I couldn't think of anything to rhyme with man on such short notice. Obviously, I would lose all rap battles. All of them. I would just lose them. Immediately just like, oh my goodness, Tony, you're really bad at this. I'd be like, I know. All right, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go over here. I'm going to edit this. I'm going to pull this over like that. And we can edit this just exactly the same way we'd edit something like Pro Tools or, in Pro Tools or whatever. There's a little bit of differences going on here, but not much. And if you just kind of mess around with it, you'll start to see how this works. Now, one thing in here is that you can see if I've got 2 modes. I've got grid mode and I've got slip mode basically, but there's no edit modes up here in the upper left-hand corner. Basically, this works with your command keys on your keyboard, and or just command. So if I'm like right now, the default mode is grid mode, and if I hold down my command key, it puts it in a temporary slip mode here. So let me go ahead and shut this down here. I'm just going to make this bigger so we can see everything that's going on my screen. Oops, clear off that. So I can click this and drag it left and right, and it goes into this grid mode here. If I use command 1 and 2, it makes my grids bigger and smaller. See that? I'm using command 1 and 2 to make my grids lines bigger and smaller. If I zoom in using the plus and minus keys, no command key, just plus and minus, you can see my grid kind of shifts around here. I don't have any birds or fish, AJ. I can only write about what I know. Always write about what you know, AJ. All right, so here we got this. Now, if I wanted to fade this up, see this little square that appears here when I mouse over it? I can just grab that and fade. And that's my fade right there. And so I can get rid of any pops or clicks, and I can grab this thing in the middle here and move that around. The other thing you can do for creating a fade on the end or beginning of something is I can highlight it. And if I want to put it into slip mode, I can hit Command 4 to make it be slip mode. I can highlight it and hit Command F. Nope, not Command F, sorry. Highlight and hit Option F. No, Command Option F. There we go. Command Option F, which I don't ever really do too much, but I think if you're doing multiple tracks, that's a nice way to do it. I think you can use that for multiple tracks, but I'm not 100% sure on that. All right, so now what I can do is if I want to go back to the beginning and play, I just click back here in the beginning. Unfortunately, there's no keyboard command for going all the way back to the beginning. What I can do is I can just hit the stop button again and I'll go back to the beginning.
Usually I have a cat, but today I got a dog, yo. I said today I got a dog, yo.
All right, I'm gonna make that one a little bit softer so I can double click it and I can go down here to where my sample is and I can just turn it down. And I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of that I said, because we don't need that. And you can see I can zoom in on stuff by clicking up here and dragging up and down, or I can click where I want it to be and I can just use my plus and minus keys.
I said today I...
All right, so I'm gonna cut it right here. Command E to cut, just like in Pro Tools. Get rid of that part right there, boom.
Today I got a dog, yo. I said today...
Cool.
Usually I have a cat.
All right.
Usually I have a cat, but today I got a dog, yo. Today I got a dog, yo. I said today I got a dog. His name is Captain. He's a cool little man.
All right, cool. So this is looking pretty good right now. And if we go ahead and throw some effects on here, the effects work in Ableton Live just exactly the same way they work in Pro Tools. So if I throw them on here, it's not going to record them with the effects, just like Pro Tools doesn't record with the effects. It's just the effects are going to go through everything as we go. So I'm going to go over here to my EQ, and I'm going to grab the EQ8. I'm going to throw that on there. And we're going to click on number 1 here and move this up, change this shelf setting here. So we got that. And let's put a little compression on it. I don't have a compressor in there right now, so we're going to use the glue compressor over here.
Usually I have a cat, but today I got a dog, yo. Today I got a dog, yo. I said today I got a dog. His name is Captain.
Okay, and since we're doing a vocal here, I'm going to make my attack fast and my release a bit slower. We're going to bring the ratio down, the threshold down a little bit more.
Usually I have a cat, but today I got a dog, yo. Today I got a dog, yo.
Awesome, that sounded pretty good there. We're going to go over here to our EQ, and right now I'm just using every plugins that come with Ableton Live. Now, a couple things you can do about throwing your plugins onto tracks. You can drag the plugin onto the track part here. You can drag it onto the main part, anywhere on the track really. And what will happen is when you let go, it'll put it at the end of your plugin chain here. And you can scroll left and right, or you can grab down here in the bottom to drag to get your plugins, to scroll through your different plugins. And then you just hit delete to get rid of them, or drag them around or whatever. They show up down here on the bottom, no matter which view you're in. If I'm in this view, they'll show up down on the bottom, or this view over here, they'll show up down the bottom. And so what I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna go over to number 3 here, and let's just make you into a shelf. There we go, a shelf. We'll get rid of number 4 here, boom. Turn off number 1 as well.
Usually I have a cat, but today I got a dog, yo. Today I got a dog, yo. I said today I got a dog. His name is Captain. He's a cool little man. He sleeps all day.
All right, cool. We'll get rid of this here, boom. Okay, so we got this here. Now let's send it to a little bit of a reverb. We got a reverb down here, and again, this is the one that comes with Ableton Live. And I'm just gonna go ahead and change the preset that's on here. To change the preset that's on here, you click on this little button right here. And let's just grab a room reverb, I guess, because there's no plates in here. They don't have any plate reverbs in here. Just gonna go down here and double click on one of these, and it changes it. This little button still stays orange down here, so it means I can switch between my different plugins by double clicking them. I'm gonna send my signal to my plugin.
I said today I got a dog, his name is Captain.
Cool.
Usually I have a cat, but today I got a dog, yo. Today I got a dog, yo. I said today I got a...
Awesome. If I want to go ahead and loop that section there, make sure I turn my grid mode back on by hitting Command 4. And I'm just going to grab this here and turn on my loop right there.
Usually I have a cat, but today I got a dog, yo. Usually I have a cat, but today I got a dog, yo. Today I got a dog, yo. I said today I got a dog, yo.
Cool. And I can just drag this around.
Today I got a dog, yo. I said today I got a dog, yo.
Yeah, good.
Today I got a dog, yo.
I can just make that stay there.
Today I got a dog, yo.
While I'm doing that, I'm just going to go ahead and flip through these different rooms here. Let's see if there's like one that's called vocal. Is there one that's called vocal? Do I see one here? Or special maybe? Is there one in the special sections called vocal? I don't remember. I don't ever use these ones here, so I don't really know what's in here or not. I'm just seeing if there's any kind of obvious preset that would look like it works for this. Let's use medium.
Dog, yo. Today I got a dog, yo. I said today I got a dog, yo. Today I got a dog, yo. I said today I got a dog, yo. Today I got a dog,
cool.
yo.
All right, so now let's send that to our delay a little bit here. Let's get a little delay going on.
Dog, yo. Today I got a dog, yo. I said today I got a dog, yo. Today I got a dog, yo. I said today I got a dog, yo. Today I got a dog, yo.
Cool.
I said today I got a dog, yo. Today I got a dog, yo. I said today I got a dog, yo.
Awesome. All right, that sounds pretty good there. All right, so we got this. Let's just see what's in our notes. Make sure we're going here. Okay, recording to the arrangement view. Set our locator. All right, so let's say this is our intro here, and we set this up as an intro. I'm kind of recording into the wrong place, so I'm going to go ahead and set an intro. You can right-click to set the intro, and here's where my verse 1 would be, and here's my break. Break 1. And here's my verse 2, or my chorus, or whatever it is. Whoops. I just deleted this. Let's call this the chorus. I'm going to call this one our break 2. Boom. All right, cool. So we got this. Can move that over there, I guess. All right, so I'm going to delete all this, and we're going to get going with this again. I think in the beginning here, we don't really need me actually saying anything kind of real. We can get that when we get to the verse over here. And what I want to do is I also want to make sure that filter sweep that I put in here is in there, and we can see that there it is. Remember, I don't know if you remember, all that long time ago I actually did a filter sweep in the beginning here. That's in here as automation, and we'll come back and talk about automation on another day. We're going to have a whole talk about automation, how that works. But if I go in here, yeah, you can hear how that sounds. All right. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and record a verse in here. So what I'm going to do here is, if I want to start from this verse 1 right here, I can just right click on, and this is something I told you about yesterday. I can right click on it and go to set start time here, set song start time here. So it gets a little green playhead thing there. So now no matter where I click, it's going to start from the same place. So I got that set up like that. And what I can also do is I can loop this section here. And Loop the section by just hitting, I can highlight the part I want to loop and hit Command L. We'll loop that part of the song. And now, all right, cool. So you can see how that loops around there. Let's actually go ahead and loop this part of our chorus. And what I need to do is even though I hit Command L on it, the playhead is still going to start over here on my verse. So what I need to do is I need to go to my chorus and right click and set song start there. So we got that there. And what I'm going to do is let's go ahead and set up. I'm just going to move this over here just a couple bars so we have a little bit of a lead-in time. And I'm going to have it loop this section right here. I just click and drag this to drag it back. And we're going to go over here. We're going to check, 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 check. Okay, so we got that there. And what I'm going to do is, I don't want to blast y'all's ears out. So I am going to turn this on here and turn this off. So now you should only be hearing me through Ableton Live. And okay, that sounds fine. I'm gonna group these together so I can just turn these effects off real quick. Okay, so now here's my normal voice without the EQ and the compression on it. And this is what you really want to be listening to when you record, if you want to listen to your voice at all. I usually don't even listen to my voice when I'm recording little demo things like this. But if you want to listen to your voice here, you can do it. I'm going to also turn off this delay because that's kind of annoying as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to record. Let's start with a little chorus, right? Because we need to get the punch of the song going here. So we're going to start with this little chorus. I'm going to hit F9 so it's recording. And then when I'm ready to go, I'm going to just go ahead and hit play. And I think the chorus I'm going to use today is going to be, yo ho ho, I got Captain on my side. Although every time I say his name, he's going to wake up. Later on, I'll show you what he looks like. He is a cute little dude. He looks like an Ewok. He's the Ewok dog, is what he is. He's super cute. Oh. Really, hold on a second. Yo, did y'all just get kicked? Did y'all just get kicked from the room again? It just said welcome to the chat room to me again. And I'm not sure if that was for everybody, if y'all just got kicked. It still says there's like 14 people in here. So I guess I'm gonna keep going like nothing happened. But if y'all got kicked out, let me know. Also, I don't know why there's only 14 people. There should be more. Okay, so y'all can still hear me. There we go. All right. So we got this here. If I'm just connecting to chat, weird. Maybe it's my interwebs. Oh, huh. Interesting.